programs. Oops. Yep, all good. So some of the advantages for students doing nursing at Charles Sturt is our employability. So we have the highest employability after graduation. We also have one of the most affordable tuition fees, and we also work with the latest technology. So when students are going from their placement into the workplace, they will have the most up-to-date equipment. Now, this year's. I don't have the new fees structure yet. It is about to be released, but just to give you an idea of the comparison for this year, after the scholarship was applied, the fees come down to around 24,000 per year, which is very competitive. Plus, we have the highest employment and also the highest starting salary. So not just the employment, but the starting salary, which is really good. Now oh, something's happened to my screen. I'll just go back and I will play this one for you. This is a student testimonial for our nursing student.
When I was growing up, I'm passionate about their profession, and then told my mom that just please invest this money to her study, because I told them I want to be a nurse like you and you help. I'm Akriti Podel. I'm from Nepal and I'm doing Bachelor of Nursing in Charles Sturt University, Port Macquarie campus. So nursing as a whole profession, it's kind, compassion, loving and caring for others. I can't imagine myself being in other profession other than nursing. Connection to other people, making them feel good, taking care of them, talking to them. For nursing as well, we have clinical labs. So it's modern and our teachers are very, very knowledgeable. For me, it was a good change. I was being able to upgrade my knowledge in here. In Nepal, we didn't have all the resources during the study, but in here we have all the resources and the good learning environment. The tutors are very helpful. Like if you have any queries, and they will help you to sort that out. So I'm very fortunate to study in Charles Sturt University and doing my dream course.
Okay, so just a little bit from one of our students who are studying nursing. So some of the other programs that we have on offer in allied health is things like pharmacy. We offer Bachelor of Paramedicine, occupational therapy, oral health, pharmacy, and physiotherapy. So these are all available in the first semester of every year. So this is a good time to start talking to students about these other programs. Now, the Bachelor and Masters of Information Technology, we do offer this program in our Port Macquarie campus. So I will play a little bit about something's wrong with my screen again, sorry. I will play this one as well from one of our IT students, hopefully. Okay, I'll try. Try again, sorry.
The beautiful town, so the small town, if you've ever been there, so got a good beaches, phenomenal place here. My name is Shawal Musin and I belong to Pakistan. It's a beautiful country, and because I have a keen interest in getting and learning technologies, I've decided to do masters in information technology. So that's why I was looking for the different options, and luckily I have selected Charles Sturt University in Port Macquarie campus. The campus is pretty beautiful, I think so, because it's a small campus. There's a room over here for the Muslims, the religious place. You can go over there. Sometimes we even go for a cricket match. Sometimes they offer us an international students dinner. So there are a lot of restaurants here for the Muslims and other communities. We really enjoy that. It's a good experience. But in this MPIT, Masters of Professional Information Technology, there is a like industrial experience involved. Like in the last session, you will get practical and hands-on experience in the industry. On your resume, on your LinkedIn profile, you can mention that you have done 3 months of industrial work. So I would say I've been a lot of prepared to get a job now. I've got the skills in web development, in software development. I've been doing work placement, so I've got industrial experience as well. So I think I'm pretty ready to go for the job. It's the most interesting things about software development because it is that kind of thing that you can do anywhere in the part of the world.
Okay, so great testimonial from one of our Master of Professional Information Technology students. So this program is available in our Port Macquarie campus. It is available 2 times a year in the March and July intakes. Students can specialise in artificial intelligence, data science, software development, cybersecurity, and networking. We also do offer agricultural programs in both the bachelor and master's levels. So again, March and July intakes are available, and this would be in our Wagga Wagga campus. Students can study sustainable agriculture, agricultural business management, or digital agriculture. And I will also play you a video from agriculture.
So I grew up in Sydney and I still live on the northern beaches in Sydney. I studied agriculture at high school when I was growing up because initially it was compulsory, and then I continued doing it because I really loved it, I really enjoyed doing it, and then decided to go on to university and do a Bachelor of Agricultural Science.
So I've chosen a Bachelor of Agricultural Science here at Sturt University. I chose it because of the location. It's got a commercial property that we have access to here as students.
The career opportunities in agriculture are really quite amazing at the moment. I've had lots of companies come to me directly and say, can we get your graduates? They range from right across the region here in the Riverina and as well to interstate. There's lots of opportunities to work for private companies as well as government opportunities as well in a real professional base, giving advice to growers, giving advice to governments, setting policy and looking for ways to the future.
A lot of people will think of, you've got to come from the bush to work in the bush, but there's a whole range of other jobs that are just absolutely critical to food production. Some of them are in the country, that's for sure, and that's very important, but some of them are in the city. So it really doesn't matter if you're brought up in a city or not, there's an opportunity for you in agriculture, and particularly when you start looking at the new technologies, artificial intelligence, machine learning, sensors, Internet of Things, synthetic biology. So if you are looking to really make a difference, if you want a career with purpose, if you want a career which is potentially a mixture of being in the office and being outside, if you like the environment and you want to do good things for the environment, well, agriculture is a great place to start.
There's around 4 jobs per graduate out of university agriculture degrees, and that really, with the increasing world population and the need for everyone to eat and to be clothed, that is not going to change anytime soon.
Once I graduate, I really want to work in the emerging industries. That's definitely what I'm excited about at the moment, but also sustainable agriculture. I'm really passionate about that, especially the red meat industry, how we can get the red meat industry carbon neutral and also carbon negative into the future.
It's really important that students get to see what happens on farms, but also agricultural businesses as well. What does it take to be profitable? What does it take to be productive? What does it take to be sustainable in this new world of agriculture? Well, workplace learning here at Sturt University enables our students to get real hands-on experience in that.
Have a think about it. Again, if you want to do something good for the world, feeding them is pretty important, and looking after the environment is even more important. So come to agriculture.
Okay, so as you heard in that little video, there are 4 jobs per graduate available. So that means students who are graduating, there's usually around 4 jobs waiting for them. So very, very good employment. So for next year, we have been advised of the new scholarships for 2027. There will be an automatic 15% scholarship to the student, And then there is a 30% international merit scholarship. The merit scholarship will be based on academics, so their high school certificate, and there'll be a percentage that they need to meet to be eligible for the 30%. Now, this year or next year, we will be changing it a little bit. So, as a way of retention for students and to encourage good students who are planning to finish their course, we will be offering the scholarships from the second semester onwards. Okay, so just to give you an idea, the scholarship for the undergraduate program is higher than it was this year. So usually we gave a 10%. After the 15% has been applied for the second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth semester, it breaks down into a 12.5% scholarship as an automatic. And then the 30% scholarship is based on, again, from the second semester onwards. So it turns out a total 25% scholarship. So this is the new setup for 2027, and then the same for the postgrad. Works out at an automatic 11% and then a 22.5% for the merit scholarship. We have given you a bit of a breakdown here on the courses. So I believe these are the new fees. I think they still could change, so we're not going to. This is just an idea for now because it haven't been published yet. It's all in the final stages. So once we publish it, we will send you the copy of the course guides. But just to give you an idea of the engineering for 2027, this is the total cost for the 4 years. And then this is the cost after the scholarship has been applied. And then you can see there, this is the savings that compared to this year. So the students will be in front compared to this year. Now, the international matrix is set here. Now, I'm just trying to see Indonesia is on the next page. Where is Indonesia? Oh, maybe it's on the other page, was it? No. The admissions matrix, I think they might have moved it, so I will need to get back to you on the Indonesian. Unless I'm blind, I can't see it here. So I'll have to send you a separate information on. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Okay, they've moved this one as well. So here you can see on completion of the SMU or Senior Academic High School Leaving Certificate with a GPA of 70. So that would be your entry requirement for the academic, and then the students will also need to meet any English requirements. Now, for the GS, this is what a good student profile looks like. Okay, so our programs are mostly aimed at high school students, apart from the master programs. All the bachelor programs are aimed at those high school leavers. Okay, so they would usually be between ages 18 to 24. They will have recently graduated from their high school. They will need to show logical progression, have no unexplained gaps, and if they have been working, we want to know what they've been doing. Okay, and then for the postgraduate students, this is someone who has already completed a bachelor degree and is ready to embark on their postgraduate studies. Usually they'd be between ages 24 to 30. Okay, this is what the Australian government consider to be a good profile for a visa grant. These are some of our past students who have received the 50% Vice Chancellor Scholarship. We will be applying that again next year. It hasn't been released yet. Once we release it, we will also send that through. Um, this is just another student testimonial from one of our students who did receive the 50% scholarship for the paramedicine, and a little video testimonial from her as well.
Hello everyone, I'm Eloise Duchelli from the Philippines and I'm studying Bachelor of Paramedicine here at Sturt University because they offer the course that I was looking for and are also well known for it. I was also drawn to its vibrant environment, numerous community service opportunities, and the high employment rate for fresh graduates. Also, the university's focus on environmental conservation and quality student service is a bonus. Port Macquarie is a stunning campus and it provides the perfect atmosphere for studying, especially for people who love being with nature like me. Offers a great balance between university life and personal time because the beach is also just 10-minute drive away from here too. My advice to all international students who are considering Sturt University is simple, is to just go for it. Since he is known for being welcoming and vibrant, the majority of the staff, professors, and students here are very friendly. If you enjoy hands-on, practical learning, volunteering at first aid events, and serving the community, paramedicine might be the ideal course for you. Bye!
Okay, so I'm going to stop sharing my screen now, and you can feel free to put in the chat any questions. I'm not sure how it works on this webinar.
Yes. Okay. Thank you for sharing, Barbie. So I believe it's a good refresher and update for everyone who's joining the webinar. So now we're opening the Q&A sessions. So if you have any questions, feel free to drop it in the chat box, the Q&A session. But if you want to unmute yourself and ask the questions directly, feel free, just raise your hand and I will help to unmute yourself.
Anyone have any questions?
We have one participant who wants to talk and ask questions. I'm gonna have you. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. So, how many intakes do Charles Sturt University have?
So we have 2 intakes per year, and that would be in the first semester, which is usually February, March, and then we have another session in July. So 2 times per year we have an intake, but not all courses are available for both sessions. So some of our premium programs in allied health and engineering are only available in the session 1 in each year. I will also share that some news that for next year, session 1 next year, we will be introducing a new program, and that is our Masters of Nursing. And once we have the final details, we will also share that. So it has just been approved, so we're in the process of putting everything together. And that will also be only available in the first semester of every year. So that would be the Master of Nursing.
Hopefully that answers the question. Do you still have any more questions?
I have another question.
Sure.
So, what is the requirement for the English to enter the Charles Sturt University?
Yeah, so each course has a different English requirement. So, for example, any of our business programs, IT programs, engineering, and agriculture, They all require an IELTS 6.0 in each band. However, all the medical, nursing, and allied health programs have a high English level of 7.0 in each band. So, just depending on which program the student is looking for, will depend on which English requirement.
All right. Thank you for.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Now we have one question in the chat box. It's from Mr. Wahidi. May I ask for PhD program? Do you provide full scholarship for PhD? And do students need to contact the supervisor by themselves? Or university will allocate the supervisor based on the proposal research? Thank you.
Okay, so for PhD students, there is many different scholarships available, and I know there is some with Indonesia. I personally don't look after the PhD student applications because the faculty do that directly. So when a student for PhD is interested, we have I can put it in the chat. There is a what they call an expression of interest page, and they will need to submit the expression of interest, and also they will need to find their own supervisor. I'm just looking for the link that I can share. Oh, yeah, how to apply. This is a good one that I can share in the chat. And this would be for the research students. So they will need to find a supervisor, submit an expression of interest. However, as an agent or Yes Education will be able to, once they have done all the groundwork, they then, yes, can submit the application. You might have to share it with them.
Yes. Thank you. So I can share the link as well. Hopefully
Yeah.
that answers the question regarding the PhD. And we have another questions incoming. It's regarding about visa. So one of the counselors is asking about how is the visa situation looking? Have you
Yeah.
experienced any visa refusals for Indonesian students so far? From what
Yeah.
I understand, Indonesia's current risk assessment is at level 2 right now.
Two. So the good news for us is at this point we haven't had any visa refusals. We do have small numbers of students from Indonesia. However, Indonesia is looking good as far as visa applications because we're a regional university. We are in the first criteria, so students will get processed faster with us as well. So there is definitely advantages for students studying in the region. So at this point, we're very, very good with Indonesia.
Thank you. Hopefully that answers the question.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think about the visa situations right now, you don't have to worry about CSU. This
Yeah.
is pretty good, very good, and
Yeah.
visa so far is pretty smooth. So
Yeah.
I think that's
Definitely.
it's safe.
Oh,
Yeah. Okay. So
can you just hold on 1 second while you see if there's any more questions?
mhm.
Okay. Sorry about that. Any other questions while oh, my video's not coming on. There it is. Okay. So any other questions?
So just a reminder to everyone, if you still have any questions after this webinar, feel free to ask us. We're gonna happy to assist your inquiry or even case by case scenario. As for some of you know, maybe the questions has not popped up yet, but when we have a students or a case you might want to ask to us, feel free to talk to us and we're gonna happily assist you with the applications or any specific inquiries for CSU even after the webinar. So, Barbie, and after this webinar, can we share the presentation to the participants? Yeah, thank you.
What I'll do is I'll share it with you and then you can share it with the
Yeah,
participants.
thank you. So, does everyone still have any questions? Okay, you all very good and expert with CSC already, huh?
All right. Well, they can always get back to you and you can let me know if there's any other questions we can help answer at a later date.
Yeah.
So thanks everyone for joining today. Hope the refresher helped to remember all the opportunities at Charles Sturt, and hopefully we look forward to seeing some new Indonesian students coming to us soon.
Yes. So maybe just a little background. Indonesia right now have some of the places got their lights out. So maybe some of the internet is not that good. But that's why we record this webinar and we're asking for the soft copy. So everyone will get the information that they need even after the webinar. So thank you very much for the support, Barbie. Definitely will pass on the information. And thank you very much, everyone, for joining the webinar. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.